Hello YouTube world, my name is Nicholas Montez, and you're watching my YouTube channel, The Teenage Movie Critic. And welcome back to my YouTube channel, everybody. In today's video, we're doing another Marvel movie ranking. Today we're ranking all 9 Captain America projects. And I say 9 because we're not just ranking the movies, we're also ranking the shows because I am including Falcon and the Winter Soldier in this list. So ranking 9, 8 Captain America movies, but also 9, with Falcon Winter Soldier, and we're doing this in honor of Captain America Brave New World, coming out in theaters this weekend. With that said, let's go and start talking about it, and coming in last place for me at number 9 is Captain America 2, Death Too Soon. I honestly don't have too much to say about these other Captain America movies, just because they're just not good. But pretty much everything about the 1979 film is just bad. The costume is terrible. So number 8 is Captain America 1944. These are like the serial episodes of Captain America. And honestly, I respect them a little bit more, because they are these serials from Captain America that, this 1940s comic book being brought to life. He wasn't even Steve Rogers then. So it was an interesting thing to just watch, but it's not really anything good either. Number 7 is Captain America. Oh, no, wait. Number 9 was Captain America 1979. 8 was Captain America 1944. And then number 7 was Captain America 2, Death Too Soon. All right. I think this one did things just a little bit better for me when it comes to action and story, but other than that, nothing else. Number 5, Captain America 1990. A much better approach in the story and actually having Steve Rogers and stuff, so they did things pretty well. At number 5, we have the newly released Captain America Brave New World. And I thought, my review's on the channel already, so you can already go check it out. But I think for me, this movie just was good enough. The action was solid. Sam Wilson does really good as a new Captain America. I liked Harrison Ford as Ross. I liked the new Falcon. I liked Isaiah Bradley. I think Leader was fine. I think some of the storytelling was a little bit weird at times, but overall, it was a solid Captain America movie. At number 4, we have The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I included this one because it basically focuses on Captain America and the legacy of him. And it focuses on Captain America's wingman, as well as a Captain America type character with U.S. agent in John Walker. And I just thought the way they did this show was great, where you get the buddy cop aspect with Sam and Bucky, so you get the payoff of that. You, of course, get some new great introductions with John Walker and in Battlestar. They're pretty good. You get some fun action sequences. You get the Flag Smashers, which I think are okay villains, but they're not amazing. And then I loved the introduction of Isaiah Bradley and his character. And then I just loved Sam Wilson's transformation from becoming the Falcon to Captain America. All of that was great. And so, yeah, I don't really have many issues with this show. A lot of people tend to nitpick it a lot, but I like it. I liked the show. At number 3, we have Captain America, The First Avenger. This is the first of our Captain America movies with Steve Rogers, and I thought the way they handled this movie was absolutely fantastic. Just Steve Rogers' origin story is just something so powerful and amazing. But the other thing, I loved the World War II stuff, and I liked the 1940s aesthetic of it all. It was all just so good. The major problem with this movie, where it struggles, though, is the movie is just a little too simple. Of course, the side characters are nice. the villain with Red Skull, it's just a little too simple. So it's like, it's not really complex or anything like that. But I don't think it was trying to be. It was just trying to tell the origin story of Captain America so we can have him in the Avengers. But I get it. But I still liked the movie, though. At number 2, we have Captain America, the Winter Soldier. I think that this movie does everything the first film did, except even better. To where you had Cap in the 1940s, now you bring him the present day, and everything's so more complex, and everything is a little bit just a little bit more complicated as they just found a new way to tell a new story in the MCU with like a new tone, and like it's spy espionage thriller film, but then at the same time it like twists its head on the entire MCU that you realize Hydra has been the one in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D. this whole time, and you realize Bucky has been alive this whole time and been the Winter Soldier and killing people for decades, and just all of this stuff is so unique. Even the character introductions, like with Sam Wilson's Falcon, and you also get Black Widow in here, you get Alexander Pierce, you get really good stuff in here, and you also get some pretty great action sequences as well too. So overall, this is a great MCU film, and honestly, I boosted up in my MCU list, so it's going up there. But my favorite Captain America movie is Captain America: Civil War. What's actually crazy is this movie probably should not work, but because of what has happened in the MCU, it works so perfectly. To where basically you take this Sokovia Accords with the Avengers, this thing that was technically supposed to be for all superheroes, but instead it's for the Avengers, and that the Avengers can no longer operate under a public fashion, and they have to be under the government. But with Cap, he doesn't want to do that because he's seen governments being taken over by Hydra, and he doesn't want that to happen again. He doesn't trust the government. You get Tony Stark on this other side. He wants to do anything to protect his family because of Ultron and almost losing Pepper, so he doesn't want anything bad to happen again. And you even see the conflict, how it affects all the other Avengers, and see how this affects certain people's friendships and stuff like that. And it's so interesting to see it. And like, you thought Winter Soldier twisted everything on its head? Well, think again, because this movie twists the shoulders on its head, because all the heroic things that you thought the Avengers and Winter Soldier did, actually that resulted in many deaths. So you thought you thought these characters were saving people? Think again, they weren't. They killed millions in that. And I thought that was just like a brave way to take things. And even just finding new ways to like introduce new characters, like Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther, Tom Holland as Spider-Man in here, and having just like great action, great tension, great drama, and balancing all this with MCU stuff, Avengers, and all this great stuff, comic book galore, but at the same time finding a way to still make it fit into the Captain America franchise. It's so well done. And so yeah, for me, this is easily one of the best MCU films and one of the best Captain America movies. So for me, Civil War comes in at number 1. And that is my ranking of all 9 Captain America projects. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Peace.